The entertainment industry has been thrust into an intense confrontation with the rapid advancements of artificial intelligence, particularly after a controversial AI-generated video depicted two iconic actors, Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt, in a fictional physical confrontation. This clip, created using a tool called Dance, quickly spread and caused widespread alarm among professionals in Hollywood. It highlighted the growing risks associated with generative AI, where lifelike digital replicas of real people can be produced without any involvement from the individuals themselves. The incident served as a stark reminder of how technology can manipulate public perception, potentially damaging reputations built over decades of dedicated work. For stars like Cruise, celebrated for his commitment to performing his own stunts in high-octane action films, and Pitt, known for his magnetic presence in both dramatic and adventurous roles, seeing their images weaponized in such a fabricated scenario raised immediate concerns about consent, privacy, and the very nature of authenticity in filmmaking. In direct response to this event, a senior executive from a major talent agency took proactive steps by traveling to Washington, D.C., to lobby for stronger legal protections. This co-chair, whose firm represents a stellar lineup of talents ranging from Dwayne Johnson, famous for his larger-than-life action hero portrayals, to Hugh Jackman, versatile in musicals and dramas, and Emma Stone, acclaimed for her nuanced comedic and dramatic performances, engaged in extended discussions with lawmakers and White House officials. The goal was to generate momentum for a specific piece of legislation known as the No Fakes Act. These meetings included in-depth sessions with Senators Chris Coons and Marsha Blackburn, who have led the effort to draft the bill alongside Tom Tillis and Amy Klobuchar. Additional conversations took place with Representatives Ted Lieu and Josh Gottheimer, who co-chair a House group dedicated to exploring artificial intelligence's role in the economy. There was also a key discussion with Michael Kratsios, the director of the White House Office of Science and Technology Policy. Such high-level engagements demonstrate a shift toward treating AI-related issues as a national priority, where the voices of creative professionals directly influence policy development. The proposed bill aims to create clear accountability measures for anyone who generates or distributes unauthorized digital versions of a person's voice or physical likeness. It would impose legal liability on creators and companies involved in producing these deepfakes, while also extending responsibility to online platforms that knowingly host such content. By establishing a federal standard, the act would override differing state laws, providing uniform protection nationwide. Initially introduced in 2024, the legislation failed to pass then but was revived the following April, showing the determination of its supporters to keep fighting amid fast-moving technological changes. This kind of framework is essential because it addresses not just isolated incidents like the Dance video but the broader potential for abuse in advertising, entertainment, and even political contexts, where manipulated images could mislead the public on a massive scale. The arrival of AI tools has loomed large over the industry since the early days of basic language models. Progress has accelerated with image generators, video creators, and now more sophisticated systems capable of fabricating entire scenes. While many in Hollywood anticipated these developments and prepared contingency plans, the actual responses from studios, unions, and individuals have often seemed inconsistent or piecemeal. Labor groups made AI safeguards a core demand during contract negotiations with studios, networks, and streaming platforms, successfully incorporating clauses to protect jobs and likeness rights. Yet at the same time, some of the most prominent voices within those same organizations have started experimenting with the technology themselves. Directors like the Russo brothers, who helmed major blockbuster franchises, and Darren Aronofsky, known for his bold, visionary storytelling, have explored AI applications in their workflows. Actress Natasha Lyonne has similarly dipped into these tools for creative projects. Filmmaker James Cameron, a pioneer in visual effects who revolutionized cinema with immersive worlds, has even joined the board of a leading AI company called Stability AI. Actor Ben Affleck recently sold his own AI startup for a significant sum, and one major studio entered a partnership with OpenAI to integrate the technology into production. This blend of resistance and adoption has left many insiders questioning the industry's true direction. Is Hollywood truly battling AI encroachment, or is it gradually yielding ground in fragmented ways? The tension reflects a deeper philosophical divide, protecting the human essence of performance while acknowledging that AI could streamline tedious aspects of filmmaking, such as background generation or preliminary editing, without fully replacing skilled artists. The fear is that without unified safeguards, the economic value of celebrity brands could diminish, affecting everything from merchandising to endorsement deals that rely on exclusive control over one's image. To counter these uncertainties, the talent agency has stepped forward to lead an informal alliance called the No Fakes Coalition. This group unites several major players, including a rival talent firm, a large entertainment corporation, the developers behind OpenAI, the actors union SAG-AFTRA, the Recording Academy that oversees music industry honors, and a prominent video platform. Rather than relying solely on internal rules or union contracts, the coalition is pushing for legislative solutions that provide enforceable nationwide protections. A senior policy and political advisor who recently joined the agency emphasized that establishing consent for the use of clients' names, images, voices, and likenesses forms the essential foundation for any further progress. Without this baseline, building sustainable practices across the industry becomes nearly impossible. The advisor participated in the Washington meetings alongside the agency's chief legal officer, stressing the need for a strong regulatory structure to support creative work in the digital era. In conversations with legislators, representatives from the agency highlighted the importance of letting market forces help shape AI policies specific to entertainment. This stance acknowledges valid concerns from critics who worry that overly broad regulations might slow innovation in the digital space or discourage smaller creators from experimenting with new tools. It promotes a balanced path where technology advances responsibly without stifling economic growth or artistic freedom. Politically, the current administration has advocated for a comprehensive national framework on AI development. Senator Blackburn has woven the No Fakes Act into a wider draft bill on federal AI policy that she introduced recently. She has also reached out directly to the leadership of the company behind the Seedance tool, urging them to discontinue the service due to its potential for harm. These actions show how entertainment concerns are intersecting with broader technology and international policy debates. The aim is to advance the bill through the Senate before the summer break, setting the stage for House consideration afterward. However, the legislative schedule poses challenges, as little substantive policymaking typically occurs between August and November ahead of major elections. The policy advisor noted that this period often brings activity to a near standstill. Additional hurdles stem from the upcoming midterm elections and Senator Blackburn's own campaign for governor, which could pull attention away from the bill despite her strong support for it. If one party gains control of both chambers in the midterms, prospects for passage might improve the following year, but achieving the outcome through genuine bipartisan cooperation is seen as the ideal route for lasting impact and industry-wide buy-in. The accelerating speed of AI evolution stands in sharp contrast to the deliberate pace of congressional work. New capabilities emerge almost daily, outpacing the time required for debates, revisions, and votes. This mismatch underscores the urgency for lawmakers to act swiftly, ensuring that policies do not lag so far behind that they become ineffective against emerging threats. The industry cannot afford to wait while deepfake technology grows more convincing and accessible to anyone with basic computing resources. Looking ahead, the agency plans to return to the Capitol next month with even stronger support. They are organizing a congressional roundtable that will include some of their top clients, though specific names remain confidential for now. This event is scheduled for the week of the White House Correspondents' Dinner around April 25, providing a high-profile setting where star power can help humanize the issue and sway undecided policymakers. Bringing A-list talent into the conversation adds emotional weight and real-world examples that statistics alone cannot convey, potentially turning abstract policy debates into personal stories of impact and protection. Ultimately, this coordinated push represents Hollywood's evolution from a reactive stance to a strategic offensive in the AI landscape. By combining legislative advocacy, coalition building, and high-visibility engagement, leaders aim to create an environment where innovation enhances creativity without eroding the rights and livelihoods of the performers who define the industry. The coming months will test whether these efforts can secure meaningful safeguards before technology advances too far ahead. But the foundation laid through these meetings offers hope for a balanced future that respects both human talent and technological progress. The Seedance incident may have sparked the current urgency, but the broader battle ensures that consent, accountability, and creativity remain at the heart of entertainment for years to come.